Today I am actually going just to be doing a story time of how I almost died. Me, my family, a whole bunch of other people. We weren't where we were in a different place than where we live. We were on a trip because my brother, he had baseball. He got picked up from a different team to go play baseball with them out somewhere else. So, of course, this was a couple years ago. This would be what, 2009? So I would be around 9 years old. Maybe I would be 8 or 9 years old. And yeah, so where I live, there's usually not any bad stuff that happens. Like, by that, there's never any tornadoes or anything around that kind of stuff. So we were in this different place. This was a big city, and that's where we were. So we got there, and great weather and everything like that. It was amazing. The trip was so amazing. And on one game, they had this little ceremony right before the game. So we were all at this ceremony, and during the ceremony, I don't even know what the ceremony was about, to be honest. I don't remember. But what they're doing is just kind of having both teams and every player on both teams on the field, and they're just saying stuff. So they're on the field, and it started downpouring. So everyone's like, all right, the rain might go away. So they stayed on the field. I believe they finished the ceremony, and then and then after right after the ceremony ended, basically, we had to go back onto the bus because we were going back to the hotel because we couldn't do the game. The weather was too bad. It was just downpouring. There was lightning, and it was just terrible weather to try to play a baseball game in. You couldn't play baseball in this weather. So they're gonna reschedule the game, and we're like, okay, so we're going back to the hotel, and like I said, it's completely downpouring. There's thunder and lightning and all that, and out of nowhere, all you could see was this giant tornado just come in. You just seen this giant tornado, and I was like 8 or 9, like I said, so I thought it was kind of cool. I knew what a tornado was from TV and all that kind of stuff, so I thought it was really cool. I was like, my mom actually pointed out to me that there was the tornado, so I was like, that's really cool. Like, I was 8 or 9, I was like, that's really sick. Like, I'm probably not gonna see one of these again. So I was just like loving it, being like, oh my god, this is so sick. Not realizing that tornadoes actually do kill people. So, there was a giant tornado, and we're on our way back to the hotel. So we're on our way back to the hotel when we see this giant tornado. We're still in the bus. Like, everybody from the team, their parents, their family members, we're all still in this bus. We're on our way back to the hotel. We're still probably, I would say, 20 minutes away from the hotel, maybe. When we seen the tornado, when it started, and so we're like, oh, jeez. And then we were probably around 5 minutes away. We had to stop. I thought we were just stopped. There was no cars on the streets. We were stopped because the tornado was on the street right in front of us. So basically, we were on a street, and then there was the street right in front of us. The tornado was on that street. So we were stopped, and the tornado was legit right in front of us, and it was really scary. And you know how people say, basically, if there's a tornado, kind of like go in the basement or the lowest floor. But what we did after that, the tornado literally passed right in front of our bus. We literally just went and we went to our hotel room, which was on the top floor of the hotel, and we legit just ordered room service, and we got pizza and pop. Another very scary experience from this, though, was the fact that my brother was 11 years old. One of my brothers was 11 years old at the time, and we heard on the news that an 11-year-old boy has actually passed away. And my brother was not with me. He was with my grandfather. So my mom was like freaking out. She didn't know what to do. She started calling my grandfather. My grandfather was not answering. So my mom was freaking out. She was in the washroom of the hotel room crying. And we found out, and then my grandfather called back. Where they were at, they didn't know about the tornado. And then, so that was that. We almost died from the tornado. We went right in front of our bus. We thought my brother died and all that stuff. And then, yeah, and then there was that. And we found this video of the ceremony, and literally right behind the field, you could see the tornado start, but nobody noticed it. So yeah, guys, this was the first episode of Storytime. If you guys want more of this, I will do another one. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Peace.